Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
Come along with us over the next 48 hours as we see, do,
and eat as much as we can in Boston, Massachusetts. Let's go.
Here we go.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Boston. All right, we are staying right in the downtown area. Awesome location, but we gotta get some coffee.
We do need coffee.
Yeah, we flew in late last night, so we're kicking the day off with I think a pretty iconic Boston coffee. So for breakfast this morning, we are just gonna do a quick stop over here at Dunkin' Donuts, which opened up about 11 miles from here back in 1950. Now there's over 14,000 across the world and 62 in Boston alone. So we felt like we had to go to Dunkin'.
That's right. Dunkin' is known for their donuts. And we're in Boston. I got the Boston cream donut.
As she eats that, there's a little fact that in 1948 this place started with a different name, but in 1950 they changed it to Dunkin' because everybody would dunk the donuts in their coffee.
It's a nice classic donut. I mean, Dunkin' knows what they're doing. They've been around since 1950. Very light. Nice chocolate on it, and the cream just sets it apart. I like this donut.
And we've got 2 coffees coming. You can get breakfast sandwiches
You can.
also. And these red bricks are a hint to what we are headed to next. All right, so this morning we had to walk to the Boston Common on the Freedom Trail,
Yes.
which Boston Common is the oldest public park in America.
Yep.
I think it was 1837, 1836.
I think so too.
And then we came over to the Boston Public Garden, which has the cutest duck statues you could ever find.
It took me a little bit to get a couple good pictures, but man, they're fun.
Yeah. And then we are about to do a tour, which is going to go across the Freedom Trail, which Freedom Trail is like 16 different sites that have historical significance here in Boston, especially targeted towards the Revolutionary War. And so we'll try to bring you along for some of that, but we did pay for a tour. We went through Get Your Guide. This is not sponsored, but it was about $118 for the 2 of us.
We mentioned our tour itself is going to be focusing on the years leading up to the American Revolutionary War here in Boston. We are hanging out about 1760 to 1775 for the duration of our tour. Alrighty, perfect. So I'm going to have us gather around right over here a minute.
All right, so our first stop here is the Granary Burial Grounds. This is different because they're just buried. It was kind of a common area, but 3 key players here, John Hancock, Paul Revere, and Sam Adams, and Benjamin Franklin's parents.
Yes. I think one of the coolest things about this, well, I don't know about cool, but morbid maybe. It's not like a cemetery where
No.
it's just one person per plot.
They're just
There's
buried.
Yeah, she said it's like 2 to 4 people buried, and it's only about 3 to 4 feet deep.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that the headstones actually signify where they are,
No,
just that they're here.
just that they're here. I agree with that. It is a very eerie feeling, but it's
Yeah.
kind of cool as well.
Yeah, and I think we are going to go try to check out John Hancock, which I'm assuming is that giant one over there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Okay.
the guy with the big signature on the Constitution.
Yeah,
Seems like he'd probably need a big indicator of his headstone.
that's true.
Mr. Callahan, I need your John Hancock on these reports.
John Hancock. It's Herbie Hancock. Duh.
After the King's Burial Ground, we came to the site of the Latin School, which was the first school in America, first public school, I believe. But it's at the site right here with a Benjamin Franklin statue, which he was born here, but he basically didn't live here much. But Boston does like to lay claim to him, and anything Revolutionary War, they say, or at least our guide says.
So right there, the Old South Meeting House, originally constructed in 1729, it was built to be a Congregationalist church. So as a result of that, they are trying to
She said the Boston Massacre actually took place at that no turn sign, but the memorial was placed in front of the building for a photo op. All right, our tour just got over. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, so it does end where you can overlook at Bunker Hill and the USS Constitution. Unfortunately, it doesn't take you across the river, which is probably okay though.
Yeah, it's a 2.5-hour tour.
Yeah, and so we're gonna try to grab lunch, and depending on how long that goes, we'll see if we end up walking across the bridge to check those out. All right, when in Boston, you gotta get some lobster rolls. So we are here at Polly's. We're gonna get the USS Lobstitution, which is about almost 2 feet and 2 pounds of lobster. We're doing it warm, and we added some fries and a couple drinks. $128.
That's why.
Nice.
That's awesome.
We'll give you guys some
That looks
forks and
great.
knives.
Oh, perfect. That looks delish.
Oh my gosh. All right, here's your 2-pound lobster roll. So this is so big, we are gonna have to cut this thing.
We are
There's
gonna
no
have
way.
to cut it.
But if you want the largest lobster roll you could get, come
The
to
fresh
Polly's.
French fries, yeah.
Even the French fries are delicious.
Yeah, they're delicious.
All right, we had to cut it a little bit, but you can see the bread is nice and soft.
Yeah,
and
very
Rachel's
soft.
going to take a bite.
That bread is legit. It is so good, so soft. But that lobster is so fresh. We're eating lobster in Massachusetts, and my goodness, it's just delicious.
All right, we just wrapped up over at Polly's. That was delicious.
It was. That bread was
Yeah.
so good.
I know you're going to judge us for this, but
Yeah.
the bread ate so much lighter than I thought it was going to, which made it really easy to eat that whole sandwich.
Yeah, we ate the whole sandwich. We didn't eat all the fries, but
No.
we ate $3 worth of fries.
But we might get dessert. All right, after lunch, because we're ridiculous, we tried to help settle the debate of which pastry you should go to. We went to Modern.
Yeah, it was delicious.
And we didn't help settle it because we
No.
didn't go to Mike's, but Mike's is the other place you're supposed to go to, Mike's versus Modern. Let us know which one you prefer. But we got a couple of cannolis. They were amazing.
They were so good. The pistachio one was my favorite.
Yeah, and I was stunned by how good the chocolate chip was, but I still like the pistachio better. And because we're in Boston, we decided, let's get Boston cream pie. It kind of ate like a cupcake with cream inside and then the stickiest chocolate on the
Ever.
outside.
It was not my favorite.
No, I'd get the cannolis, but yeah, there we go. We went to Modern. Maybe we'll make it to Mike's later this trip. I don't know.
We also stopped at this place called the Thinking Cup. Had
Yeah.
one to go and one there. It was delicious coffee.
All right, real quick, we'd like to take a moment to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, The Farmer's Dog.
When we aren't traveling the world, our world basically revolves around these two. This is Gemma. She's our 10-year-old rescue lab mix.
And this is Frank. He's a 1.5-year-old, 90-pound charcoal lab.
And yes, they both have different needs, and the farmer's dog is able to help us out with both of their needs.
Our goal was to keep Gemma feeling young and healthy, and to keep Frank high energy like a puppy. And the Farmer's Dog helps us do both.
Each pre-portioned pack of fresh, real food is personalized for their age, size, and activity level, making weight management easy. Gemma gets a lighter recipe for senior dogs, and Frank gets extra protein to fuel all that puppy energy.
The Farmer's Dog offers fresh, human-grade food proven to be highly digestible. It's soft and easy to eat for an older dog like Gemma, but also tasty, so Frank loves it as well.
The sign-up was so easy. You just answer a few quick questions about each dog, and the farmer's dog creates custom meal plans for both.
Our first box came with pre-portioned meals, a personalized feeding guide for each dog, a reusable container, and even a tote bag. Super organized.
They even included a transition guide which made it easy on their tummies.
If you've been thinking about switching to fresh food, now's the time. Just click the link below or scan the QR code, and you'll get 50% off your first box of freshly made dog food delivered to your door, along with free shipping and 24/7 support.
And your dogs will thank you.
And now we are back on the trail. We got 2 more spots to go. All right, so considering we just ate the USS Lobstitution, we felt like we needed to go to the USS Constitution, but unfortunately it looks like it's closed today.
Yeah.
A few things to know about the USS Constitution. It is the world's oldest commissioned warship that's afloat, also known as Old Ironsides, after British cannonballs bounced off its unusually strong, thick oak hull during the Battle of the HMS Guerre in the War of 1812. So typically there is no entrance fee to board and tour the USS Constitution, as tours are free on a first-come, first-served basis. However, there is an admission fee to visit the separate USS Constitution Museum and a suggested donation amount for that. But unfortunately, this is as close as we're gonna get to it.
All right, we finally made our way to Bunker Hill Monument. So the monument, it commemorates the battle fought for the city's control of the American Revolution. It costs nothing to visit, but you can explore the monument, learn about its history. You can even climb 294 stairs to the top for a unique view of Boston, though the climb is only available at certain times.
Are we gonna do it?
I guess we'll see if this is one of those times it's open.
Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna be hot too.
I think so too.
We're in luck. We attempted to go up, but it's closed.
Yeah, it said due to federal shutdown right now, some pieces are not going to be utilized and open. They're trying to just keep as much as they can going, and I would assume that is one that's not a necessity.
Yes.
Yep.
Shoot.
Dang it.
All right, on the way to our next spot, we decided to swing by our hotel because initially we were going to leave our jackets.
Yeah, because we were super hot.
We were, but then we drank some water, made a dinner reservation, and now it's cool enough again to have jackets.
Yeah, freshened up because we kind of have a show. No, kind of. We do have a show tonight.
Yeah.
So we freshened up. We're good to go for the rest of the evening.
All right, so this is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see the size of the groups and how many people are at the location. So if you're going to do the tour, do it early. But we're back at Boston Common, and there's a few things that I feel like we need to look at before we get to that place.
I agree.
All right, so let's turn you around.
So the Embrace is a memorial to Dr. Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King. It's inspired by a photograph of the Kings embracing. It reflects the power of collective action, the role of women in the freedom movement, and the foregoing of solidarity out of mutual empathy and vulnerability.
All right, you should come to this side of the public gardens. It's really pretty, great photo op. All right, if you're our age or older, you're gonna remember Cheers. This is the outside scene that was shot. The inside is different, but we're still gonna grab a drink.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody
And of course, if you're interested, they do have a gift shop, which has lots of sweet shirts that you can grab on your way out. All right, for dinner tonight, we decided you can't go wrong with seafood in Boston.
That's right.
So we're going to a place called The Banks, and it is on our way to the show tonight. We're going to see a show tonight. So we're intending to do some cheaper options tomorrow. So tonight, here's the expensive dinner option. If you're interested in coming, they do apparently have a prefix menu. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but if you want to see the rest of the options and want a fancier meal here in Boston, we'll see how this goes. All right, we decided let's get some fresh seafood. So we got some clams. Yeah, they look kind of disgusting, but I bet they taste good. Some shrimp, the lobster, because we didn't get enough lobster at lunch, and oysters. And then for drinks, Rachel got a little spicy looking margarita there. Is that what it is?
Delicious, yeah.
Okay, and I got a old fashioned. This is looking great. So we needed some fresh stuff after our cooked lobster earlier.
Look at this shrimp. It's huge.
That's a huge shrimp.
It is a huge
also, that hot sauce is hot.
So hot.
Oh my gosh. We put that on our clams and it was super hot, but the shrimp looks super tasty.
Oh my God. It's so fresh and crisp and like clean tasting.
I love it.
I know that seems weird, but that's a good shrimp.
Oh, I don't think I talked about this. Also, we're here at opening, but check out this view.
It's a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah, gorgeous spot. Check it out. So I know that we said we were doing seafood, and we did do seafood
We did do
for
seafood.
an appetizer, but for a random moment, I said, you know what, let's go ahead and do some chicken.
With some sweet potato underneath of it.
Sweet
I
potato
think.
underneath, and there's a squash spetzel,
Oh.
which we just had a German restaurant, or went to a German restaurant in Madison, and there was some spetzel, so I had to do it. But it looks delicious.
It does look
and
delicious.
Our waiter highly recommended.
Yeah.
And then Rachel said she
Lobster
hasn't had.
ravioli.
Yeah, she hasn't had enough lobster yet.
Well, it doesn't look like I've had enough Parmesan by the
Yeah,
looks
that's
of
not
it.
enough Parmesan, but the
Oh.
lobster gnocchi does
That's
look
a deep dish.
good. That looks freaking good.
It looks delicious. Let's eat.
All right. Yes, we do celebrate birthday.
For a very long time.
1 month before and 1 month after. Dulce de leche cheesecake. All right, we're walking in the dark, but that meal was fantastic.
Wow. The base was delicious.
Yeah, can't say enough. We had a great time, great experience. Service was awesome.
Best bite.
Check it
of
out.
Dinner.
Oh, really? We're going there?
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
All right, best bite was the shrimp.
The shrimp.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with. It's gonna be surprising.
the chicken, right?
With all the pieces to it.
I was just trying to shake you up.
Yeah. It was so delicious.
All right, place was great. We're going to Hamilton because we haven't had enough history, and Hamilton is freaking amazing. You should go if you can.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is your king, George.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Everything was fantastic last night. Great dinner, great show. Go see Hamilton if you can.
Oh, love that place.
But for this morning, we did sleep in a little bit, but just in time to go to Quincy Market, which is opening up today at 10 a.m. It is the oldest and largest food hall in America, and there is over 100 stores, stalls, restaurants, pubs amongst the North and South Building and Faneuil Hall when you include it.
I believe it's also recognized as a National Historic Landmark. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the central hub for the Boston downtown area.
It seems that way. And
Yeah.
so we're going to try to grab food at a few different stalls this morning here, and hopefully it tastes good. So I got the clam chowder at the Boston Chowder Company in a bread bowl. It does seem like a decent serving, but it is $14. That was delicious. Nice, creamy, and a decent amount of clams too. Rachel ended up getting a couple different things.
Yeah, fresh pasta with cacio e pepe and bacon. And then a chili cheese dog, Monster Dog.
Because
says
it was
Monster
right
Dog.
next to
It
it.
was right next to it, and I had to wait a while for the pasta. I was expecting that bacon to be like a bacon bits, and it's not. It's actually fresh bacon. It's really good, and the pasta's nice and creamy, perfectly al dente. Oh, good.
All right, we're probably not done, but maybe. We'll see.
Okay, so I picked up the chili dog because it did say they were sold at Fenway.
I can see that there's some grilled onions. There's a lot of chili. They do have beans in their chili.
Yeah, they did offer to put ketchup and mustard on it. I said no, just chili, cheese, and onions.
I doubt we need more.
Yeah, but it's a monster dog.
This is a big one.
It's messy. It looks like a good hot dog. It's heavy. I know that when they served it.
It
Is there
is
a
heavy.
snap on that hot dog?
No, yeah. The roll is very big. Did I get any on me?
Just a little. I think there's plenty of napkins. though.
That's a good chili dog.
Is it?
Not a lot of snap to the dog, but the bun is lighter than it looks, which it's a pretty big bun.
Yeah, it looks like.
I didn't even make it through all
Yeah.
of it, but I can also see some peppers in there.
Oh, so it's grilled onions and peppers instead of like raw. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's pretty damn good.
Good.
Working through round one. What is your favorite right now, Rachel?
My favorite right now is got to be the soup in that bread bowl. That's really good.
Yeah.
But I am pleasantly surprised at how much I love this chili dog.
It is actually very good. It's just falling
It's a
apart on
mess.
us.
Yeah.
We did like the pasta. The sauce was a little underwhelming. It was more like an Alfredo than a cacio e pepe.
Yeah.
But for me, it's the bread, tearing the bread off, dunking it into the soup, and
Yeah.
just eating it that way. That's by far my favorite bite.
I agree.
Rachel made a mistake. She sent me out for a second round. Pizzeria Regina, or Regina Pizzeria, which has been around since 1926, so 99 years. Brick oven pizza, 2 slices and a soda for $12.
And they're good sized slices.
Yeah,
Holy
look
cow.
That's a big pizza.
Yeah.
So we might as well try it, right?
Say, we got to give it a try.
Yeah, so I went with spinach and tomatoes on one, and then sausage and pepperoni on the other.
He's trying to get us our vegetables in for the day.
Sneaking in.
Sneaky.
And this was one of the places that we looked up for best pizza in Boston that it has a spot in the North End.
Yeah.
So you could go there, or you could just do this if you're located here like us.
Oh, there's a nice looking slice of pizza. I like the sausage, looks nice and thick. Oh, and that bottom of that pizza. God. It looks like a good
That's
choice.
good. It's got a bunch of cheese on it. The sausage is nice and tasty. The pepperoni's got a little bit of heat, and there's a bunch of it. It's cooked well. The price is right. Check it out.
Gostei demais. Falei com eles que tem que abrir um lá no.
You didn't do it. After eating way too much, we decided that we needed a drink. So oyster shot it was. And then some bubble tea. So yeah, how many did we make it to?
I think it was 6 stands for food or drink.
And I gotta say, I don't think the prices are as bad as I expected.
No, I really thought for what we got, they were really reasonably priced.
Yeah. Especially like the pizza deal, crazy.
Yeah.
But even these were like $7. I mean, it's not cheap, but you're gonna pay that anywhere. The oyster shots were how much?
$12 each.
That's a little pricey, but
Yeah, but I mean, it's a
unique.
shot. Yeah, and it's.
And it was freshly shucked right in front of us.
Yeah.
But we're probably just gonna look around, do some shopping around here, and show you what they got. All right, word of advice, just like yesterday, try to get out early if you want to avoid some crowds.
Yeah, it got busy down there.
It got very busy, and by the time we were leaving, there was a lot of tour groups showing up, and the tour groups are huge. So yeah, I don't know, do what you can. Ours was Friday at 9 a.m. Seemed like the best group we've seen. to the Boston Tea Party Museum, which it's like an hour and a half until then. And
Easy.
It's $30-40 a person.
$35 a person. But you can come out here and order tea. And we found like this whole pot of tea, 2 scones with the toppings for like $20.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Now, if you do want to go to the museum part, they do have like some kind of theatrical type thing, which Rachel loves to do, you know, act like she's from the 1700s and
Yes.
scream at each other, huzzah.
Huzzah!
And
I
then
would
you
have thrown the
also-
tea overboard.
yeah,
you know I would have.
You do get to throw a box of tea overboard.
Yeah.
But, you know, for $20, we'll
This
take
is a
this.
nice little snack.
It's an eat and drink day, if you haven't picked up on that. And we're sitting outside. They do have a very nice gift shop here at the Tea Party Museum, so if you're looking for some cool souvenirs, I would check it out. I don't understand art, but I think that's it. We're walking on the Harbor Walk.
Quick little refresh.
Yep, and we are back out on the streets. We are meeting some friends of ours. We are going to the oldest tavern in America, Bell in Hand.
Bell in hand.
Gonna probably grab a couple drinks there, and then we're going to the oldest restaurant in America after that,
What is it called?
Union Oyster House, and we're actually just walking under it right now. So come along. And we're gonna try to check this out later in the dark, but this is the Holocaust Memorial that they have, and it's right across the street from Bell in Hand, which is the oldest tavern in America, and then Union Oyster House, which is the oldest restaurant in America.
So when we were at Pisces,
All right, drinks were good.
They were good.
Friends are better.
Yeah.
Grab drinks with Jordan and Ashton over at Show Me Vegas. If you're looking for Vegas stuff, you should go check them out. But we're gonna have dinner
Here.
right there at the Union Oyster House, which is the oldest.
Continuously running restaurant in the United States.
Boom, let's go.
Food, on food items. So a lot of places do $1.
that's gonna give me a headache.
Yep, headache incoming. You start off with some cornbread, half a dozen oysters. All right, so Rachel ended up with the surf and turf, which is a short rib, a little bit of shrimp scampi, some French fries, and I did a lobster ravioli. Let's see how that looks inside there. Hey, there's some lobster in there. All right, time to grab a couple drinks at Sam Adams Tap Room, which is right here at Faneuil Hall. Been saving this one for tonight. All right, so we just grabbed some drinks over at Sam Adams.
Finally, cherry wheat. That's
It
my
was
favorite
delicious.
beer. Yeah.
Grab a flight, maybe more if you need some.
Yeah.
But we are headed over to the Bruins game because the Red Sox are out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
So don't be mad that we didn't go to a Red Sox game. There wasn't any. So Bruins game coming up. Sam Adams was awesome. Highly recommend.
I do too. Woo.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
All right, see you there.
right, so we're finishing up our 48 hours here in Boston, and we can't leave without having one more lobster roll. This time we did a lobster roll with mayo. We're here at James Hook, and it's been around for 100 years.
Yes, and
So,
this place is tiny.
It is tiny.
We got here right at 10 a.m. as it opened, that way, because we had seen a giant line here yesterday. And that was at like noon or 1 o'clock, I think.
So we're usually partial to hot lobster rolls with warm butter on them. And I'll tell you what, this is really good. It's simple. It's not overly mayoed. It's a nice bun. And that lobster is super, super fresh.
Nice.
I think if you're gonna go with a cold lobster roll, you have to make sure that lobster's obviously fresh, and nailed it.
And this place is right on the water.
Super good. And I'm gonna do a quick bite of this clam chowder. It looks nice and creamy.
Does
hot.
look nice and creamy. Thick.
So good.
Is it better than yesterday's?
I would say the soup itself is very similar. The difference yesterday had was it was in a bread bowl, so you can't lose on
and
a
that bread bowl was great.
Yeah, but they also have their own house white beer. Like, this is a good spot to eat.
And we also got a lobster mac and cheese right here, which I might as well go ahead and...
Yeah, you might as well give that a shot.
You can see there's shells. Lots of lobster. Nice and creamy, good lobster flavor because there is a ton of it in there.
Good.
Yeah. This is going to be a good final meal.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good last meal.
I'm full.
Super full. Interesting thing about that, the large versus the small bread, or the regular size, the bread was a bit more soft, so if you're looking for that,
Yeah,
I'd go for the regular.
It was more like a Texas toast.
Yeah, whereas the other one had that more crispier, chewier dough, or bread. But James Hook, really good. We
James
might
Hook
have
off the hook.
off the hook, good one. All right, but we might have time to do one more thing.
We got more cannolis.
All right, sorry for the mess, but we are in our room. This is the Harborside Inn in a great location.
Great location.
But it's not the nicest. It's small, it's decent. But we had to grab Mike's Pastry to try the other cannolis that everyone says you have to try. So pistachio was our favorite at the last place, so to be fair, we had to try it again. We also got a chocolate chip one and a amaretto, but pistachio to pistachio. Let's see how it goes.
The line was ridiculous, let's just say that. And cash only in both places.
I think it's really good.
It looks nice and full.
Do I think that there's a major difference between the two?
Not after first bite.
No. I think they're both very good though. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
But for me, I would say that they're both great, and I'd probably go to whichever one has less of a line. And just like that, another 48 hours is up here in Boston. Had a great time here, but our adventure is not ending yet.
That's right.
We are about to get on a cruise ship headed north to Canada.
Yeah, if you want, you better make sure you're subscribed. Get down there and subscribe.
Chances are those videos might be out already, so go look for that. But as far as Boston goes, what was your favorite bite you had?
So mine's going to be a combination, favorite bite, favorite moment. It's going to all go in one.
Oh, so should I separate mine?
Sure, separate yours.
My favorite bite was the USS Lobstitution. There it was. I thought it was just great. The warm lobster, the bread. The bread made that thing so good. It was so nice and light.
Yeah.
It was my favorite bite of the trip.
It was really, really good.
Okay, now you do your combo.
Okay, so my combo is actually not a bite, it's a drink. And it is the blueberry beer at Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes,
yeah.
and I love the beer. I loved the memories. We just had so much fun there, so enjoy it.
Okay, and my favorite moment was actually the first number at Hamilton.
Gosh, Hamilton's such a good show.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, to be fair, I think it also helps that like we're in Boston, and we had just talked about the Revolutionary War a lot.
Yeah, we did
on
a
our tour,
Mm-hmm.
and so then for that night to be a story about the Revolution and the building of America, it just all came together for me. So I thought it was awesome. Boston is super walkable. We did not use a car once.
Nope.
And
America's most walkable city.
yeah,
it's
and
true.
everything that we went to was basically within 1 mile of our hotel.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome time. Can't wait to come back. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X. All our links are down below.
See ya on the cruise.